What's going on, everybody? Please excuse the helmet hair. I've been at the track all day. Haven't really had a chance to settle down and clean myself up yet. This week we got into the dealership a 2018 RTR Spec 2 number 5, just like my car. The lucky customer decided she wanted to order a performance pack, get the Brembo brakes, all the fun stuff, but she wanted to be a little bit different, tap into her love for drifting, and get that RTR. It was probably about 2 weeks from start to finish when she started to purchase the car to when it finally showed up. Relatively quick turnaround. Mine took a few months, but mine was one of the first ones that they had done for the Spec 2. Now, if anybody remembers anything about the RTR, originally for the S550, they debuted it at SEMA in 2014. However, the car didn't actually go into production and people start receiving them until 2017, closer to summer. So the turnaround for her car was really quick. And one of the things that helped with that was the fact that a lot of these parts carried over into the new body. So as you walk around the car, you will see those similarities. The adjustable dampeners, the adjustable sway bars, all that carried over from the 2017 into the 2018. Even the RTR Tech 7s, which some people were kind of surprised when I started putting the picture up of her car, because if you saw the SEMA version of the car for the new 2018, the wheels were different. Now, they still, I believe, plan on making those wheels to sell later. However, to get this car out so people could start enjoying it and not have the delays that they had in production with the previous one, they wanted to make sure that anything that they could carry over, that they did. Everybody loves the Tech 7s. People are purchasing them off of AmericanMuscle.com and putting them on their S550s, even if they're not RTRs. So this is a very popular wheel, probably one of the most popular wheels RTR has had. So starting up front, you'll kind of notice that there's a little bit of almost like a canard standing there, vertical in that pocket at the bottom corners of the bumper. That was to help channel air in and around the bumper to help with airflow. Some of the other changes, the upper and lower grille, of course, have changed to the shape of the bumper, and the RTR signature triangle lights have changed up. There's a little bit more of a cut to the inside of the lights just to match some of the body lines on the new S550. You also notice that the hood vents have changed due to Ford changing up the way the hood looks a little bit. When you go around to the back, that's when you see some more of the styling changes. The deck lid doesn't have the decal that sticks on there and fills up the whole deck lid anymore. It's more subtle. It's a little RTR badge, similar to how you see it on the fenders of the car. One of the big noticeable differences for me was the rear diffuser. A lot of people liked the rear diffuser in 2017. It was another popular seller for them, for anybody who didn't have an RTR, but this one sticks out probably about 2.5 inches out the back. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Time Attack car setup. It's cool, you notice it, but it's not one of those slap you in the face kind of things. Once you move it into the inside of the car, everything is pretty much the same. You have your dash plaque that has your signature from Vaughn. You have your spec number as well as your car number. You also have your embroidered RTR floor mats and your RTR shift knob. So since the interior didn't change, there's no need to change up any of that stuff. The car does look really good. One thing that I like with hers is a little bit more subtle than mine. As you're walking past it, it doesn't really slap you in the face, and it kind of makes you do a double take. It's like, oh, is that an RTR? People have already been sending me pictures saying, hey, do you know who this person is? Have you seen that this car is out there on the street? Yes, I know it's out there on the street. I've met the girl. She's a really great person. Her whole family is just a really bunch of cool people, and I hope they enjoy their car as much as I know that I enjoy mine. They came out to Lone Star Drift round 3, saw the car out there on the track. I got to talk with them a little bit. They got to see some drifting action, and everybody had a good time. So thank you guys very much for stopping by. Hopefully she can make it up to Dallas for the Formula Drift event that they're going to have up there in September, so she can meet JR. And you might have caught me saying they stopped by Lone Star Drift round 3. That is correct. This weekend it was Lone Star Drift round 3. Now later in the week you're going to see the video from that. I tried to get as much video as I could. I was driving and I didn't have Lauren with me this time, so I'll put together the best video I can for you. We had S550s out there. We had the RTR out there. There was a Corvette. We had S15s, S14s. We even had Adam LZ. That's right, Adam LZ from YouTube was there driving in his S13. So check that video out Thursday. Until then, peace.